Hey guys, I'm Sam.
And I'm Andrew. And we're here with Shack News to talk to Kevin from Go Nintendo. Kevin, how are you today?
I'm alright, how are you guys?
Very good.
Fantastic. So, Mario Kart 8. Have you gotten your hands on Mario Kart yet?
Yeah, I've been lucky enough to play it for like the last month or so I've definitely had a good time with Mario Kart. Yeah.
Can you tell us your impressions? Can you tell us what you were feeling as soon as you got the game and now, after a month of playing it?
Well, I was feeling good when I first got the game, and then I finally started playing online last night because some retailers leaked it early, and now I realize how terrible I am. But until that point, I was having a great time with it.
Who's your favorite character to play?
I've been playing with Luigi or my Mii. I'm going between the two of those for weights on carts, so that makes a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
What about any of the new characters?
Yeah, how do you like the Koopalings? Do they work?
Yeah, I've pretty much played as all the Koopalings. I'm a big fan of Wendy and Ludwig. So, I mean, it sounds silly, but they do make a big difference when you race, depending on their weight for your cart. So, finding the right one is especially important when you're playing online.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself, Kevin. What have you been up to?
Well, I've been doing Go Nintendo for like 9 years now, I guess. It originally started because I was trying to get a writing job at another site, and it came down to me and somebody else, and I picked the other person. And I was like, I'll give my own blog a shot and see how it goes. And then it turned into Go Nintendo all these years later. So it's crazy that I'm still doing it, but it's a lot of work. Mm-hmm. And Nintendo fans are very protective of everything Nintendo. So criticizing Nintendo, which is something I do, and I still feel I'm a good fan, it's just rough because sometimes fans will get on your case about it, but I'm coming from a place of love, so it's tough. But we're getting ready for E3. We got a couple new staff on to control what goes on during the night and stuff like that. So, I mean, tons of stuff coming up. So, same old here, which means work nonstop.
Absolutely. Are you doing anything specific with Mario Kart? Is that the reason why you got it so early, or did you just get it because Nintendo loves you so much?
Well, I'm lucky enough that I have a good relationship with Nintendo, so they sent me a code early on to get the review for the embargo. So I got that done and just get a handle on the online play and stuff like that. But Go Nintendo is going to be setting up online tournaments for Mario Kart 8, so I can embarrass myself with all the other Go Nintendo readers. But it'll be fun. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll learn something.
That sounds fun.
That's fun. We'll verse you. We'll embarrass ourselves together.
Oh, that could be something.
That'd be great.
We had a rousing
We can all
tournament
cry
here
ourselves to
yesterday.
sleep.
Yeah. How can you figure out what character works the best for you? Because I'm always jumping between a lightweight and a heavyweight, and I don't know which one works best for me. What would be the best way to figure that out, do you think?
Yeah, when you're doing the single player, you really just have to hop into cups and give each character a try, because I've gone through a whole bunch of characters, and then eventually you'll start looking at stats for like the weight of the cart and the rider and the parasail that you attach to it and the tires. They all make a really big difference. So you got to find the right mix of drift and weight for you, because one little change can completely ruin how you race. Plus, bikes and carts and ATVs are all really different, so it's just about finding what works best for you, and you'll probably switch a few times, especially when you're playing online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing you can do, is probably just try to stay consistent with your choices so that you can get used to playing the courses in the way that you like to. Because if you're constantly changing between cars and the gliders and the wheels, you're going to have all those changes in acceleration and handling and weight and speed, and it's gonna mess you up. You're not going to have that consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you definitely want to stick with your choice for at least like a couple cups just to feel it out and see how it actually works. Then you'll be able to see the differences between the different carts.
Mm-hmm.
Are there... Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Sorry.
Are there any like Easter eggs or homages in this game that you noticed or picked out right away?
Well, there's the new characters, like you said, the Koopalings, and then there's well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a couple Mario and Peach variants in there. But there's just nice little touches throughout the whole game that'll bring you back to other Mario games, and little nods to the new things, such as this has Mario Kart TV for your replays and stuff like that. But if you're actually driving around the courses, you'll notice Mario Kart TV trucks with Toadstool guys like hanging out, filming you as you drive by the track. So it's that little stuff that I like, those little touches.
That's awesome.
What's your favorite redesigned old track?
The old school Rainbow Road is really awesome. They changed it up a little bit, and it's definitely a lot brighter and a lot more vibrant this time. But I'm a big fan of any of the Rainbow Roads, so seeing the N64 one come back is really cool.
I thought it was really cute that they had the toadstools and little astronaut suits.
Yeah, that's what you stare at when you're going to connect online. You see those guys floating by in space while you're waiting to find a player.
That's absolutely adorable.
It is. How do you think the big fans are going to respond to Mario Kart
8? I'm sure they'll really like it. I know some are upset with some of the characters that have been revealed and people that aren't, or other characters that aren't in it, but overall, it's the best looking Mario Kart. It's the most, it does the best job with the core mechanics of Mario Kart since I've seen in maybe, I don't know, since the 64. It just is fun. It's just fun at its core. And while the anti-gravity thing is there, it doesn't change the core mechanics as far as regular racing goes. So it's just a good, fun experience. I think people will be really happy with that, especially when they take it online.
I think it's a great homage to the old with a lot of great new things in it as well. I think it's a nice balance of both.
It does seem like a culmination of like everything Nintendo's learned from other Mario Kart games, the stuff that worked and the stuff that didn't. So.
Thank you so much, Kevin, for talking with us.
Yes, thanks for the little chat that we just had.
You guys should be sure to check out GoNintendo.com.
And for more stories and video game news, be sure to head over to shacknews.com.